Good morning, all of my YouTube land and those that are watching me and hopping in on my channel. Demetrius Thomas coming to you via Northern Florida, via a recording. I'll say this, and I probably won't have to say this anymore after today. You know, I go live all the time on Facebook, but I'm not on Facebook for a few weeks now, and I'm really tapping into my YouTube channel, which is Healing to Help Heal 1122, and I'm just falling back a little bit, taking care of myself a little bit, being a little bit more intentional with myself, paying attention to my thoughts, my deep thoughts. And I will say this is what, I don't want to say this is a sabbatical. I don't even want to say, you know, we all do different kind of fast. And for those of you that understand fasting and praying or fasting or intermittent fasting for health, it's just something you deny your flesh. It's something that you back away from, that you feel like maybe consuming you too much, or you may need to detox and fast from some things. My fasting from Facebook is mostly spiritual, emotional, and mental. To be honest with you, it has nothing to do with the physical. And that's I'm releasing that part of my day. Oh my goodness, to tap into another level of healing, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So I was thinking last night, and y'all know sometimes I can be very transparent. Only those that have watched my Facebook lives, know that I can be very transparent, very open about my journey to healing. And that's what this page is all about. And you know, last night as I began to really just do some thinking, I was really missing my son on last night, and I was missing my sister Kayla on last night. I was going through some pictures, and it's just so amazing. And when pictures are part of your memory, and I'm a picture, when I say I'm a picture-taking woman, I'm a picture-taking woman. And I have lots of pictures. I think pictures say 1,000 words. And when that's all you have left, and you can look back over your life's journey, even over the last 3 years, and beyond, and I could see so many pictures with my sister and myself, and my son and myself, and my heart wasn't heavy. I was just missing my son last night, you know, because I'm learning the process that, hey, he's not here. Physically, he's not here, and learning to love him differently. But then, and also learning to embrace the space in my heart that, my goodness, one of my very close friends, best friends, sisters of 20-something years, also gained her wings in July. And God allowed me to really spend some good quality time with her earlier this year. And I think she's on my mind a lot because I'm planning some things in 23 that we had always done together. And today is Women Crush Wednesday, and it's amazing to me because I thought about yesterday. For those of you that don't know me, I'm huge on sisterhood. I'm huge on relationship and connection, period. I'm just huge on it. It's I think because it's been such a key element in my life. Not just me being friends to folks, but folks being real friends to me. So we're talking Woman Crush Wednesday. I'm going to go right into that. And I was talking about my memories on last night. And, you know, to be raised in different organizations, in different cultures and environments that the core of the connection was sisters. And now that I'm half of 100 plus some, I can really see how it's been such a blessing in my life. But not just a blessing, but it's just helped me to be the whole person that I am, and not just the whole person. And I'm not talking about the broken spaces. I'm talking about just the way I think, the way I move, how I interact with people. Not just the whole person, but the healed person. I'm not just talking about a whole, like a perfect person, but just how I think, how I process life. And as I began to think yesterday, and you all know I'm a thinker, sometimes I can overthink, but in this season I'm thinking with intention. I'm thinking with some things in my heart, my mind, and I'm thinking about myself and how to continue to heal, and how to continue to become the better version of myself. And that's true. That's facts. And just these last 3 years, and it's such a powerful space for myself to be in, to think with such clarity. That's what oh my gosh, clarity. So I was thinking about today is Woman Crush Wednesday, and I would say it's a wonderful Woman's Crush Wednesday. I started saying that a couple weeks ago because women, we are wonderful, and that's for those who are watching. You may be a woman or man, but this one is, I'm definitely here to share with women how wonderful we really are. And I'm not saying that from a prideful space. I'm saying that from a creative space, from the Creator's space, from knowing how He made us to be, and knowing what He created us to be, and the things that He created us for. And saying that to say this, a lot of things that we come across in our lives, listen, they come to crush us. They come to keep us in that low space. They come to keep us making decisions from a low space. These things come to deter us, to distract us, because the way we are created and the way we are made and the way we've been shaped over the years. And my mind went to emotions, and that's how I'm able to do what I do. And I'll tap into that this week, and I'll elaborate on that more and more, because that's how I'm able to move in this space and to shed light on all that I'm able to shed light on when it comes to healing, is because I had to tap into my emotions. Because things on this earth, not just the death of my son, but again, I said this earlier, the death of so many other things and so many other experiences, it will crush us. It will keep us in such a space of not feeling that we're worthy. It will keep us in a space of not feeling that we're good enough. It'll keep us in a space that we'll judge ourselves from a book that God hasn't judged us on. It'll keep us in a space of not knowing how to forgive ourselves. It'll keep us in a space of not knowing how to love ourselves. It'll keep us in a space of just residing from such a dark space, when all of that is not so. Every day is new. I was reading and studying my book as I'm journaling to joy, and one of my friends sent me an amazing daily devotional on journeying to joy. And I'm also back into reading my book Seeing Beautiful again, that my friend Jeannie sent me I think over a year ago, and I'm back to reading the chapters. But as I was reading all of this morning and being intentional about my mindset, I'm like, gosh, this is day 7. I find that when I'm fasting and when I'm releasing and when I release my Facebook endeavors, I just have time. I have a lot of time on my hand to do what I need to do for myself emotionally and mentally. So as I tapped into Woman Crush Wednesday, started last night, I think some yesterday, and then today, I just want to encourage and inspire us as women to be mindful, because we'll have things and we'll have folks that have things that have happened to us in our past that God has really healed us from and really protected us from, but we'll still be residing in that energy, even if we done it, even if we acted the part, even if we said it. But guess what? Every day is new. But we have to get to a space in our life that we don't allow the things on this earth and the things that happen to us with people and around people and from people and to people. We don't allow these things to make us feel that we're less than, to make us feel that we're less than wonderful, to make us feel that we're not good enough, to make us to let the low self-esteem and needing validation from any and everywhere and everybody to make us feel whole and complete. Now, what I will say, that yes, these last 3 years have been some of the most broken spaces, but they've also taken me to some of the most beautiful places in my heart, mind, soul, and spirit. Yes, I've been in a broken space, but as God continued to mend and heal and set me free, He's allowed me to experience some of the beautiful places in my heart and my mind that I could have never imagined. So I'm telling you, sister, I'm telling you, woman, to tap into who you really are and what you were created for. And if you're not a believer, I pray for you this morning. That's all I know to give you. It's what has gotten me to this space of true authenticity, of true healing, of true mending. And that's just my faith. If this doesn't match for you, then this is not the channel that you should be watching, simply because that's what I know. That's all I know. Now, I've learned other ways to tap into healing. live in the freedom that I'm walking in. And that's the truth. And the level of freedom that I'm walking in. Because one thing I'm learning, and I'm going to share this with you women, it's levels to this thing. Everything that you go in, I don't care what you do on this earth, it is levels to it. It's levels to it. You can go on a job on an entry level, and in 6 months you can be running the whole department. It's levels to it. So it's levels to being promoted, to walk in your power, in your wisdom. That's why it's work. It's work. So the next couple of days, I'm going to really tap into the wonderfulness of who we are as women. The wonderfulness of who we are. How wonderful we are as women and our strengths. And once we tap into them, what gets us to a whole and a healed space for real. It's not fake. It's not authentic. It's not the makeup. It's not the hair. It's not the nails. It's not the money. It's not the accessories. I promise you. It's waking up in the morning and feeling loved by yourself first. Feeling loved from within first. And that's why I'm on the journey to doing what I'm doing. So that's it. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you all for watching me. Thank you all for taking 10, 11, 12 minutes out of your day to listen to what I have. I'm hoping that you like it. If you do, hit the like button. There's a button to the right. There's a bell. It's a hit it. If you hit it, you'll get notifications every time I post a video. And soon I'll be able to go live on YouTube, and I'll decide if that's what I want to do. But I come from a space of healing in the hopes to heal us, in the hopes to show someone that you too can do the work and you can walk and reside in from a very whole and healed space. So that's it. I hope that you can share the channel out on your page. Thank you just for doing what you do. If you have any comments, feel free to always comment. If you like the content, if you like what I'm sharing, feel free to say that too. I'll be doing some different things in 2023, but this is one thing I want to tap into, and that's my 10-minute talk about it segment. Just continue to know that you are wonderful. You were created for something very special, and just continue to seek